Come in, sir.
Well, hey there, folks. Welcome to my hometown. Now, none of y'all have ever heard of me before, but my name's Adam Clayton, and I died right here in Savannah in 1863 during the war between the states. Probably not how y'all would have imagined. You see, the Clayton family was a house divided. My daddy, my older brother Abel, was proud to defend their way of life down here in the South. Well, my mom and I, we was strong supporters of old President Lincoln. We reckoned that it was time for a change. My mama, she fought her battles her way. You know, cooking everything my daddy hated and sometimes burning it to boot. Leaving the old iron on his favorite shirts for just a little bit too long. You know, subtle hints that she was unhappy with his position on things. But now me and old Abel, well, we weren't too subtle at all. I mean, heck, this one night after a horrible supper, me and old Abel got in a fight about who was right and who was wrong. For a long while, we were just out in the backyard, hollering and cussing at each other, and, well, we done took to shooting, and, well, we shot each other dead as doornails. Now, I was willing to die to end slavery and maintain our union, but, you know, I gotta be honest with you folks, I would have liked it a little bit better if it would have happened during an actual battle and not in my backyard. I mean, heck, I didn't even get a uniform. But anyway, folks, I've rambled for long enough. Y'all take care now. Enjoy the rest of your tour. Bye now.
Thank you.
Anyone going to get off the stuff for? All right, moving on then. Now we're about to turn onto the campus here, the very first hospital ever built in the state of Georgia. This was the Candler Hospital. Now they've moved into a modern facility today on the south side of town. And they've torn a lot of it down, as you're going to see up here on the left. They have restored this entire section dead ahead of us here to become the Savanna Law School. Now, Oglethorpe said we're not going to have any lawyers whatsoever in the colony of Georgia. That only lasted about 60 years. Today we have more lawyers. We know what to do with it. But it kind of looks like the law school, doesn't it, with all of its columns and pillars and what have you. Now, it's beautiful. This is Victorian district down here, but Oglethorpe said we're not going to have any lawyers, we're not going to have any Catholics, we're not going to have any strong drink, we're not going to have any slaves. That only lasted about 60 years in all 4 counts. We got over all that. Now, as you make the turn, the old tree coming up on your right over here is considered to be the largest and oldest live oak tree in the state of Georgia. Documented to be right at 300 years old. They call it the Candler oak. And I want you to notice all that Spanish moss hanging on that tree. Now that is neither Spanish nor moss. It's just an air plant that needs that tree to grow on. But if you folks aren't familiar with Spanish moss, you gotta know that stuff is mostly they call it chiggers here in the deep south. They don't dig under your skin. They will itch like crazy. So if you ever have to handle that stuff, be mighty careful with it. Always you have. Now we're going to make a right turn here, but notice the old church coming up on your left as you turn. This is the Wesleyan Monumental Methodist Church, built here in honor of John Wesley, the founder of the Methodist Church. Now, John and his brother Charles were here at the same time. They put together the very first hymnal ever used in North America. They would also establish the first Protestant Sunday school in North America. Beautiful church and monument here to honor the Reverend John Wesley. Get a better look at it. Go by that church in front of it there. Now, the beige building coming up on your right up here, this is the very first public school ever built in the state of Georgia. This was the Massey School. Today it's the Massey Heritage Center, museum of lots of very early, in fact, pre-Georgia history. But now up here on the second floor of the center building, they have a classroom up here that dates back to the late 1700s, right down to the dunce cap. That sits on the teacher's desk up there. Anybody remember the dunce cap? I'll take you back in time. This is stop number 5. We do have a visitor coming on. Hello, fine. Come in.
Good day, everyone. Everyone doing all right? Wonderful, wonderful. All right. My name is Juliet Gordon Lowe, and I'm sorry, y'all. I don't mean to laugh at you, but what an unusual looking troop y'all are. And not that I'm one to judge y'all, of course. You know, sometimes me a bit unusual myself. As a girl, they did call me Crazy Daisy. Well, maybe I was a little crazy. You see, I had a love for life and for adventure. I climbed the Great Pyramids in Egypt. I flew airplanes. Rudy Kipper, the author of the Jungle Book, he was a dear friend of mine. He even inspired me to go on a safari. I hunted tigers. But, as y'all might imagine, the greatest adventure of my life was the Girl Scouts. On March 12, 1912, after months of planning and dreaming, I got a hold of my cousin Nina. Now, she was a teacher here at the Master School, and I told her, I said, Nina, I've got something. For the girls of Savannah, for the girls of America, for the girls of the world. And we are going to start it tonight. Boy, and start it we did. And now, sewing, cooking, home economics, these are all important skills for anyone. But there's so much more to life. I wrote, I painted, I blacksmithed, I forged the gates in front of my home with my own 2 hands. And that's what I wanted for my girls. I thought, well, if I could learn to do such wonderful and useful things, well, then so could they. But I may have gone just a tad bit overboard at first. The first Girl Scout handbook featured the rules of basketball, as well as a very informative explanation of how to type a burglar with 8 feet of rope. Yeah, I wonder if that ever came in handy. Well, time went on and things began to come together, and our little group of girls began to grow, well, like daisies, you might say. And today, the Girl Scouts have reached over 60 million girls and women. Heck, I even hear that over half of your female senators today were once Girl Scouts. Female senators. You know, y'all, when I was a girl, I had big dreams, and maybe I was a little crazy, but when I look back on all of my achievements, my heart swells with pride. And it's not the Liberty ship they named in my honor, the stamps they issued with my face on them. It's not even the Presidential Medal of Freedom I was awarded. No, what I am the proudest of is the beaming smile on a little girl's face when she learns to do something new, something useful, something wonderful. Well, I best be on my way, y'all, but sugar, from one notoriously bad Savannah driver to another, do try to keep this thing on the right-hand side of the road, all right?
Will do.
All right, bye-bye, y'all.
Thank you.
Okay, folks, the thru count's coming up.